All right, back with the wing again. Been watching this project come along. One thing I like to do might be a backyard mechanic kind of thing, but when you sand it all down and everything, get it nice and smooth, you feel like you got all the major highs out and lows fucking evened out and all that good stuff. Someone said a long time ago, I think when I was a kid actually in high school, paint it black. Some bullshit ass black to see where it's at, and you can see all the fucking shit. I mean, it makes sense because black shows everything. Gloss black probably show a little more, but I'm gonna sand this shit back off anyway. Especially when you sand it, you can then see your highs and lows a lot better because you have fucking black where you're not actually hitting the fucking, where the sandpaper's not hitting it, and you fucking be rubbing through where it's high and getting back down to the Bondo. So it really helps you get those highs and lows a little more in perspective. Also, the gloss black will start gumming up your fucking sandpaper. So I use flat anyway, but flat lets you see, especially in and then probably not catch a lot of it with all the fucking Bondo shit coming bleeding through, but let you see all your crevices here, and if they're nice and smooth and straight and all that shit. And with the light hitting it, you get the fucking here to there, and there's probably a little better. You can see all that. Yeah, right there's a low spot in that. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that myself or just tell the body shop, hey man, fucking hit that. I might have to do that just to fucking make it, because it's a little intricate. They might not want to do all that shit. They might want to charge a little more than what I feel like it should be. I might have to get in there and finger fuck it with Bondo like that and have at it. But let you get all your lines in here nice and smooth, see how it's looking. This one's a little hard to tell when it's just Bondo and fucking fiberglass, so it really gets you a good perspective on that one, how that's going. Same over there, and get a good overall view of it, how it's coming along, all your edges and shit, see how it's doing. So that's a little thing that I usually do, and if I do, which isn't often, is when you feel like you're close or you want to see where you're at, what really needs to get done, hit it with some fucking black, and the shit sands right off. And when you're sanding, you really get to see highs and lows, but this will show you all your lines and shit and everything. So that's a little tip from me, who is absolutely not a body man. Might be right, might be wrong, might be a backyard thing. It works to a point. Other professionals might have a better way of doing it. Good on them. I don't. I do this once in a while. More like once. But this is me. This is mine. I think I'm gonna like it when it's done, especially with the taillights on there. Need to sand it down, obviously, again, get back down, see where my major spots are. I don't know, buy another fucking thing of Bondo and finish it up myself, so I think I'm definitely gonna have to do this, me personally, instead of fucking them. I don't know if this black might actually show this one too pretty good here. Yeah, you can kind of see how it dips down right in there. So I might just buy the fucking fine Bondo myself anyway, because I got a lot of little bitty pinholes and shit. I don't know if you can see those in the video or not. All that shit needs to get filled, and unfortunately the regular Bondo does not fill those as well. You get you got some thin, small, runny shit. It fills all those little gaps pretty good. But I got those all over the place, so again, I might just talk to the body guy, see what he thinks about it, if he's interested in doing that. Let him fucking do it for another $150, $200 more. That shit's, like I said, it's probably gonna cost me 50 or 70 bucks just for the fucking Bondo, plus another week or two of my time and sanding and shit that I really don't want to do. That's worth 200 bucks to me, to be honest with you. Feel like I got this keyhole pretty good. It's nice and rounded and smooth up in here, nice and smooth down here. Be able to get the key in there, not in the way at all. Might look over it again, make sure it's actually fucking round, 100% round there. Looking at the video right now, and there it's probably not. It looks a little more flat on the top side, so I might hit that again, try to get that nice and round. But that's that. I'm gonna talk to the body guy, see where he's at, what he wants to do. I think I'm definitely gonna block that anyway, just see where the major highs and lows are, and to get this shit off, because I don't want to paint it over this shit as it is. As your paint's only good as what's under it, what it's sticking to. So this is just shit paint that I had laying around, old fucking spray paint, to see what it looked like. I did it on something else, but actually I did it on the spoiler before I fiberglass to see what it looked like. So I'll do that, and next time we get at it, it should not look like this. Alright, we're back at it. I think the last video I made was Friday. This one I'm going to add to the video. Obviously, you're going to see it part of the video, but I just started blocking this thing. For those of you that don't know, I know some of this stuff is for DIYers. Maybe you haven't done this before. I'm not a huge body guy either. You block it to get the shit straight, especially when you have pretty much straight panels. I know it's kind of got a slight arch to it, but overall it's straight. That lets you get see where your low spots are. And everywhere where I had black paint, I sanded down. The higher spots sanded down, the lower spots obviously didn't. That's why we use a block and not a DA the whole time. A DA will not get this bitch flat. A block will show you where it's at. If it is flat, it'll get, if it's high here, it's all just gonna miss a spot in the middle, which is what you see there, even though, I mean, physically it seems fucking straight and all that good stuff. That is obviously a low spot. Compared to the rest of it. Might not see it as much right now. Noticeable, I guarantee you paint this bitch gloss black like the rest of the car, that motherfucker's gonna look wavy as fuck. All these fucking things here look like it got shot up in here with these 3 holes. I mean, this is all gonna be low, that's gonna be high, it's gonna be wavy as hell. I'm trying to get that out. I just started blocking it and sanding it here a couple minutes ago. I remembered why I hate that shit again. Over the weekend I might have forgot, but now I remember. I don't know, maybe 10, 20 minutes into it, man, fucking shoulders kill you blocking this shit out. I was hitting this with 180. I started with 400, maybe 400, which kind of helped get it through nice and easy, but 400 really wasn't cutting it through. I think part of it was part of the paint too. Some weird ass cheap fucking paint that I got for free one time. This dumbass shit. It's kind of gumming up to 400, so I don't have one here. I think I threw it away. But I was kind of gumming it up and it really wasn't eating through it, so I ended up switching to a 180. And 180 still kind of gets some of that shit in there after a while, but it does bust it down some, and you see some of these spots. And I can definitely feel some ridges in here that really need it. I think I'm going to I hate to do it, I like to do all my own shit, but man, this fucking sucks. I don't really want to buy any more Bond if I'm spending more money. I mean, how much more is it really to have somebody who does this shit professionally all the time just to finish it up? I mean, there's 90% here, it's shaped, I got it. It really just needs to be smooth. I know I said before, I don't care if it's 100% smooth, this and that, and I really don't care about 100%, but it needs to be really fucking close. I went to a Cars and Coffee over the weekend, and there was an MG there with a V8 in it, and it looked like a homemade, molded in wide body. It kind of looked kind of cool, so you really look at it, you're like, standing in front, the fucking one fender's a little higher than the other. You can see the fucking, all these little bumps and waves that weren't fucking smooth, all in there. Some grinding. Maybe you didn't sand it down with a fine enough sandpaper, so you saw some fucking sanding marks in there and stuff into the Bondo. And after seeing that, makes you really realize that it needs to be fucking right. So maybe not 100%, maybe 95, 98% is good. This will not cut it. This will look exactly like that. It'll be cool, but it'll look like shit, and it'll catch a lot of shit. Even though I know we don't care what people think, but at the same time, we like it to look good just for ourselves. I know I already don't have some uneven spots. A lot of people won't even notice. It does fucking on this one. It dips right at the corner there where it comes together. It's not perfectly straight. The other side is pretty fucking straight. Hit this one with a block. I mean, that bit's straight on this side. That one's got a little bit of it in and out, and it's not crazy noticeable. And you're probably not going to see both of them at the same time to even realize that one side does it, one side doesn't. I guess I'm going to have to live with that. It'll be okay. That's that part where I don't fucking care, because it does look good driving down the road. It's going to look cool in a parking lot at that point, and a lot of people won't even notice that. You'll notice this shit. That's for certain. I haven't really looked at the front side a whole lot yet. I think I was hitting this with the 400. It's smooth where I hit it, but it ain't fucking cutting it down, as you see. Not sanded and sanded, so the 400 wasn't cutting it. But the front, I mean, I can feel that shit kind of wavy, especially in this little area. Yeah, man, I gotta have a body shop finish this 100%. Like a skim coat to smooth it all out. They're gonna be painting it anyway, so at the point that I buy the expensive fancy fucking Bondo that smooths out real nice, doesn't leave little potholes and shit. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really not going to be spending that much more. By all my time that I'll save, it'll actually save me money. So I'm definitely gonna go that route. Ain't no shame in getting this fucking far and having somebody finish it up with especially in an area of work that you're not 100% versed in. You know, I know my fair share of a little bit here and there, but it is not my body work is not my realm. Overall, I'm happy with this thing and the shape, the general shape that it's got. I think it's gonna look fucking good. I snapped some pictures while it was black. Definitely gonna be different, original-ish, I guess. Most people seeing one on the street of this style on a Fox body will probably be their first, and most likely only at this point, unless somebody sees it and decides to actually fucking somehow go about making a production one for people aftermarket wise. I don't see why they don't. Take the fucking whole thing, make yourself a wing, do what I did. Some of the people are actually good at it. I clearly took a long time because this is probably my first time actually making a fiberglass component like that. I've helped with fiberglass and stuff before. If you've seen my other videos, I've mentioned that. Actually making it myself, doing everything. This is my first time, so I can't be upset with how it's come out so far. A couple of little spots I gotta fucking sand down, just where like rust is bubbling out. I'm gonna pull the trim off, get it down there. Yeah, I'm gonna block a little more of my own just to get it done, round some of these edges. I haven't actually gotten around to actually shaping the edges back again. Whether or not, I'm sure the body shop can fucking work on that too. They're gonna have to do some kind of skin coat on it. They have to make sure all the edges are rounded and shit. Other than that, I just wanted to go over that, show you the importance of blocking and then making sure where your high and low spots are, see if you got them out. This is a method I learned a long time ago, back when I was in high school. Took auto body and in high school. That's how I knows the very basics at this point. It's been fucking 18 years or whatever, how long it's been, 20 years almost. I remember somebody saying that one time with the painting it black and all that. So this is my way now that I've learned and heard and found out and made happen to find your low spots and shit and see how straight your shit actually is. It wasn't something our teacher taught us. It was something that actually one of my classmates mentioned. Made sense, ran with it, and as you can see, it does work. I don't know what the proper body shop method of doing this is, but this way works. If you're doing it in your backyard, if you know any other better way, or you prefer a different way, or whatever the deal is, I mean, hit it up. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear other stuff too. I'm always open to new ideas for things, processes of doing things. We got a wasp here trying to fucking. This thing to go to war over here. Fucking become Mike Tyson and Ali. Float like a butterfly stung by a wasp. Yeah, I'm curious to learn new, or at least hear new ideas. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I like it, and hey man, maybe your idea is better than mine was, or more efficient, and I'll go about that next time. And yeah, more power to you. Knowing some knowledge, never hurts to have more knowledge. Hit in the comments if you what you think. You got any tips, tricks as well? It's always fun to share. I'm gonna get back to sanding this dumbass thing, and hopefully next time it'll be at the body shop and you'll see it done.